Well, welcome to the channel. It's Monday and it's about 12 o'clock and we're out here on what I call Tall Tree Road. It's actually Highway 106 that runs from Lamphun all the way to into Chiang Mai. And it's where they have all the big trees, and I'll show you those in just a minute. But anyway, I thought the next few videos I'm going to show you some of the places that I eat outside of the city. The lady just ride by. And you know, there's some great places to eat, and this one place that we're going to now, it's called My Kitchen. The guy runs it, his wife is the cook, and just excellent food, and each week they have specials, and it's just really good. And it's up on the north end of 106, so we'll ride up there, but I wanted to show you the road first, and where we're at, and the trees and all that. And they're having a lot of problems with these trees. They're so old, and they won't cut them down, but they're falling down, and they're hitting houses and cars and all kinds of stuff. It's been a problem for years, but you know, it's just the way it is. They're not going to do anything about it. And I want to thank everybody that's coming to the channel and watch the videos. And from here, after we eat, we're going to go into the city. I'm going to tell you a story about something that happened here last week that's getting more and more prevalent in Thailand and in Chiang Mai. And the Thai people are getting fed up with it. So, you know, it's just crazy. But I'll talk about that after we find a place to get inside the city and walk. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you where we're at. And these are the longest trees. And supposedly the story is that the king of Chiang Mai planted these trees on his way to Lamphun. And they, you know, they follow this road, but they're notoriously falling down. And some of the times the branches will come down and collapse and really do a number on a car or cause problems. But anyway, let's go get something to eat. Well, we have arrived, and I'll turn around so you can see where we're at. And I'm going to leave a link in the description to this place so you know how to get here. Let's go in and get something to eat. There is the menu. She's getting me a water. The food is always good here. I've been eating here for probably 2 or 3 years. Always great meals. And oh, here it comes. She's bringing it out to me. Ooh. Wow. Thank you. That looks good. I'm gonna eat. Now that was some really good food. 140 baht, 130 for the stew, and 10 baht for the water. And these were really good. Air conditioned, nice. Food's clean. Place is clean. The bathroom's clean. Definitely check them out. Good place to eat. We'll see you in the city. We're back, and we are on the west side of the moat, just north of Suandok Gate. And I thought we'd walk around here a little bit, and I'll tell you the story about what happened just last week. And a lot of traffic up here today, and it's nice. Now, the thing that I'm going to tell you, if you ever come to Chiang Mai and you come during rainy season, stop at 7-Eleven and buy you one of those little plastic raincoats and carry it in your back pocket, because you never know when it's going to start raining up here. And it's always good to have one. They're only about 30 baht. Just carry it in your back pocket, and it starts raining, you pull it out, and off you go. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around, and we'll start walking. We're going to walk down this way. I'm going to show you this little shop here. And it's really cool. They got a lot of neat stuff in here. A lot of souvenirs and stuff, and wood carvings, all kinds of neat stuff. I've been by here before on other walks. But anyway, we're going to go down here. We're going to turn to the right here, see where this goes. I don't think I've been down here before, but I may have. Who knows? But anyway, we're just going to get walking. But the story I'm going to tell you about, it happened last week, and be honest with you, I was sitting in my room and Leck came in and she asked me if I read about it, and I said no, and she said, oh, everybody's talking about it on the internet, they're all upset and going crazy and all kinds of stuff. So what is it? Well, she kind of half explained it to me, and I didn't think that much, really think that much about it at the time. And then a couple days went by and I looked it up on the internet, and nothing showed up on Facebook about it, which was kind of strange, because usually when foreigners screw up, that's the first place that it shows up. But it didn't happen. Hello. So I looked it up, and I did find one article on it. And apparently, on 4th of July, about 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon, out in front of Chiang Mai University, that's I call that kind of the food street, because at about 5 o'clock, there's all kinds of little restaurants set up on the side of the road. And what they do is they cater to the students that are, get in CMU. Hello. Swadee Kap. Work, work, work. But according to the article, this Chinese couple, and it says that I believe she was 22 and he was 27, or maybe vice versa. I really don't know. I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can look at the article yourself. I think we'll go left here and read it. But they had been out all day, and they stopped at one of the food stalls right out in front of CMU to get something to eat. And they're eating. They finish eating, and the girl gets up, and they walk to a little place. It was like a little empty field or something right by where they're eating, by a mound of dirt. And she starts taking off her clothes. And this is out in front of everybody, 5 o'clock at night, and taking his clothes off. Well, the next thing you know, they are they're right there doing the wild thing in front of everybody. I mean, just people were just going crazy. Anyway, they called the police, and the police came down, and they were covering them up with umbrellas and whatever else they had, and they loaded them up and took them to the hospital. And I guess they thought they were going crazy or something. But anyway, they get to the hospital, and the guy basically tells the cops, he said, well, about noontime we smoked a joint, and we drank some beers, and she just kind of got out of hand, and things just got kind of crazy. Well, and this is what really kind of gets me, is they didn't charge them with anything. They just took down their names and let them go. And the reason they said was because that the university owned the property, and the university hadn't filed a complaint, so they didn't. I know I've never walked here before. The university didn't file a complaint, so they're not going to prosecute them. But that's, this is the thing. This is the kind of tourists that we're starting to get now. And Alec was pretty upset about it. And from what I've been reading over the past few months of some of the antics that some of the foreigners are getting into here, the Thai people are starting to get a little bit aggravated. And it's not going to be long before something happens. And they're really upset about this, the new visa plans, the leniency of the visas to get into the country, and it seems to be attracting the wrong kind of people, and that's what a lot of the Thai people are saying now. So that may change, and they have talked about, and they're supposedly in the process of recriminalizing marijuana. Now, my own personal opinion is it ain't going to happen, and they're working on his motorcycle. Yeah, I've never walked this place before, this alley before. So this is going to be kind of interesting for me too. But I don't think it'll ever happen, because the horse is already out of the barn. They should have thought about this when they legalized it and you know, made some kind of stipulations as far as regulations or whatever, but there's no regulations at all on it right now. And it's just wide open, absolutely wide open. No regulations. They're selling it anywhere, and you know, the only thing that we're not seeing, or I'm not seeing it anyways, are, you know, people smoking it on the streets. Wow, that is a neat little doorway right there. But I understand in Pai, which is, you know, a little bit north of here, and kind of a, you know, a place where the younger generation kind of likes to go, that it's happening up there. Oh, the coffee cups. Chakarn. Khan. Oh. Pretty neat. I have not been down this one before. But, you know, that's the problem that we've got right now, is I think that Thailand is attracting the wrong kind of tourist, and they're feeling the brunt of it. When I was leaving, Lex says, "What story are you going to tell?" I said, "I'm going to tell about the Chinese couple." She goes, "Well, you're not going to tell about the other guy in Phuket?" And I said, "What about that?" Because I hadn't even heard of that. And apparently, a guy was high on drugs, and oh, a cute little dog. He stole a van or a truck or something and crashed into a place and injured a bunch of people. Like I said, I haven't read about that yet. So it's happening. And, you know, we've had some instances here too, you know, where we had an American guy that went crazy and started slashing people up here. And, you know, it was never said that, you know, drugs were related to it, but I kind of suspected it was. Let's see, I think we'll go to the right here. I don't ever remember being out in this area, but I may have, who knows. You know, I've walked so many streets here that after a while they have a tendency to kind of look alike. Oh. Charat Hotel. Charcoa Hotel. Oh. Neat little place. Wow, this is a neat little area. I know I've not walked here, because I would remember these places. Interesting. But that's what they're dealing with now, so who knows? You know, it's hard to say what's going to happen. I hope that they'll get a handle on things and start looking at the fact that you know, they need to attract people that are going to come here and behave themselves, and two, people that are going to spend money. And you know, I don't think that's something that's happening right now. Huh. I think we'll walk up this way. I see a temple up here that I want to walk into. So it'll be interesting to see how things go. I think I know where I'm at now. I've walked it, but I've walked it from the other way. Selling food. Body cop. Yeah, we'll walk in this little area over here. 67 route check-in, huh? Yeah, we'll go over here. Wow, look at this. I'm sure I've walked through here before. Old temple. Wow. It's beautiful. We'll walk to the back here, then we'll turn around and go through the temple there. Interesting. Well, I'm going to shut this off for a minute. I'll be right back. Yeah, we are right on the other side of Wat Phra Singh. And I'll turn the camera on. Wat Phra Singh is right there. And we're at the temple just directly across the street from it. And we'll take a walk through it. If we can get in. But, you know, back to the story. It doesn't say, they didn't say they kicked them out of the country. It didn't say that they fined them. Basically, it said that they took note of who they were, and that was the end of it. Which, you know, is kind of it's different, because that's usually not what happens. Usually, you end up paying a pretty stiff fine. But that wasn't the case this time. I think we will walk in the front. And this is where the monks live. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's probably where they live. No telling how old this particular temple is. But you know, it's going to get worse unless they do something pretty quick. You know, I don't know exactly what they'll end up doing, but they need to get a handle on things, because some of the tourists here are getting really, really wild. Not so much here as in, you know, Phuket and places like that in Pattaya. Yeah, let's walk in here. I don't know how, I don't think the camera will do very well in here, but I'll try to be as steady as I can. So you can see, at least you can see this part. Beautiful place. Love walking through these temples. Wow, look at the Buddha back here, behind the wall. I hope this is kind of steady video. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, if you come here and you go to Wat Phra Singh, just walk north and you'll run right into this temple. It's one of the ones that a lot of people miss. I'll get back outside here. There we go. Get back out here on the road. and walk down this way. Quite a bit of traffic today. And it's really, you know, it's hard to judge because there's so much construction going on up here that bottles the traffic up. I saw pictures this morning where traffic was backed up for miles on the west side of the moat this morning, you know, when school goes through, because they got so much construction going on that it's hard to get through. I'll be glad when it's all done. Beautiful blue skies. Yeah, this is the back side to Wat Crossing. You can get in through the back here. And matter of fact, that's usually how I try to go in. I go in the back. It's easier to park back here. Here's your little landmark.